All right, diving in. Today, we're tackling a giant, Michelangelo. And wow, you guys really piled on the source material. Someone's thirsty for Renaissance knowledge.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it seems like our listeners are really fascinated by this guy. And for good reason. There's so much to explore.
Totally. So, to kick things off, one thing that really jumped out at me about his early life was, well, his family. You'd think a family of Florentine bankers would be, thrilled to have a budding artist on their hands.
You'd think, but it wasn't quite like that, was it? It's wild to think about how different things were back then.
Right, his dad saw his artistic leanings as almost a disgrace, pushed him towards banking. Can you believe it?
It's true. Back then, those more practical professions definitely held a higher social standing. So for Michelangelo to choose art, even as a teenager, tells you a lot about his personality.
Stubborn as an ox, from what I gathered. Sneaking into the Medici gardens to study sculptures, that's not your average art enthusiast. That's dedication.
And that dedication shines through in everything he did. Remember, he always considered himself a sculptor, first and foremost. It's crucial to keep that in mind when we look at his work, even the paintings.
Hold on, you got to expand on that. We all know the Sistine Chapel ceiling. That's painting with a capital P. So how does sculpting fit in?
Well, think of it this way. Michelangelo believed the figures he sculpted were already present in the stone. He was just revealing them, like they were trapped inside, waiting to be set free. It was almost a spiritual thing for him.
Whoa, okay, I see what you're getting at.
And that same energy, that sense of three-dimensionality, it's all over the Sistine Chapel. The way those figures twist and turn, the incredible detail of the human form, that's all rooted in his love for sculpting.
It's like he approached the ceiling as one giant block of marble he had to chip away at.
Exactly.
Speaking of the Sistine Chapel, we got to talk about those patrons. Pope Julius II, wasn't he a bit of a handful?
Oh, yeah. Let's just say they had a passionate working relationship.
The sources you sent are full of these almost comical back and forths between them. Michelangelo threatening to walk off the job, the Pope breathing down his neck. It's almost like a reality TV show, Renaissance edition.
Right. But it highlights a really important point. Being an artist, even a genius like Michelangelo, wasn't always glamorous. He was beholden to these powerful patrons, even when they clashed with his artistic vision.
It's a tug of war, right? Between pleasing the people paying the bills and staying true to your art.
Exactly.
And get this, in the middle of all this, dealing with demanding popes and deadlines and the like, he still finds time for poetry.
Oh, absolutely. And this isn't just some little hobby. His poetry was deep stuff. We're talking about faith, love, even death. It adds another layer to this whole Renaissance man image, you know? He wasn't just this artistic machine. He was grappling with some heavy stuff and pouring it out in his writing.
It's kind of like peeking into his personal journal, getting this raw, unfiltered glimpse of his thoughts.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up, what's the one big takeaway you want to leave our listeners with? What makes Michelangelo matter, even centuries later?
For me, it's his contradictions. This deeply religious guy wrestling with doubt, a master artist beholden to powerful men yet still fighting for his own way. It's the struggle, that pushing pull that makes his art so relatable even today.
He was human after all.
Exactly. And that humanity shines through in every brushstroke, every chisel mark.
Now, I gotta ask, and I hope our listeners will ponder this too, if Michelangelo were around today, what would he be creating? Abstract expressionism. Performance art.
Oh man, now that's something I'd love to see.
Right. Imagine Michelangelo with a spray can, or designing a virtual reality experience. The possibilities are endless.
He'd probably be challenging the very norms of the art world, shaking things up just like he did back in the Renaissance.
No doubt. Well, on that note, we'll leave you all with that image, Michelangelo, the ultimate rebel striding through the 21st century. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Smash that like button.
Please subscribe.
Exactly. We're going to see what makes those effective or not so much.
Thanks for tuning in to History Pod channel. We hope you enjoyed this dive into history. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the past. Your support helps us bring history to life every day. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next episode. What lesser-known historical figures do you think deserve more attention? Get people talking in the comments.
Ooh, I see what you mean. It's not just liking and subscribing, but actually engaging with the topic.
Exactly.
Until next time, stay curious, everyone. Smash that like button.
Please subscribe.
Exactly. We're going to see what makes those effective or not so much.
Thanks for tuning in to History Pod channel. We hope you enjoyed this dive into history. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the past. Your support helps us bring history to life every day. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next episode. What lesser-known historical figures do you think deserve more attention? Get people talking in the comments.
Ooh, I see what you mean. It's not just liking and subscribing, but actually engaging with the topic.
Exactly.
Until next time, stay curious, everyone.